Welcome back to the Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King. I don't know why I say it like that, but... Alright, so we're mainly doing in this part is, you know, just kind of speaking to everyone because of the whole red sky. It doesn't obviously look like a red sky right now and stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. So next up, I kind of don't want to rest. I kind of don't want to rest for a specific reason. You know what? Let's go to... Alright, I love you, Jessica. We're going to put you back, though, just in case for encounters. Because I'm pretty certain that does affect actual encounters. I'm going to put you back. There you go. Let's go to the Mystical Spring real quick, because I'm pretty certain Medea will have something to say. So, we might as well do that now. I don't want to rest, because then she'll interrupt me there, and probably have a go at me. I'm not feeling guilty. So, it's like, hey, you might as well just go there right now. I just wanted to rest so we can start a new day. And then we can get a pick 'em. I think it's the next place where I want to go. So... yeah, I'm almost certain she'll have something to say. And you know what? Since we're here, maybe we'll be able to talk to the old wizard dude. So, the old seer guy. Because you know she'll have something. It'd be surprising if she doesn't. So, there we go.
Is the world coming to an end? What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Okay. Can I just say one thing, right? This game does have, like, emote faces. Like, you will see some characters show happiness and you know, and sadness and stuff. And sometimes the hero will have, like, shocked faces and stuff. But then there's times like this where it's like the way she's acting, she's like panicking. She should have some sort of like sad or panicky or shocked face. But she just looks kind of just happy. But that's not what's expressed here. You know, so it's like, why? Come on guys, come on. I've seen you do it. You can do it. Why don't you do it? Come on. You should totally done it. It's like, Medea is clearly not supposed to be smiling. She's supposed to be panicking. You know, she's got to have some sort of a shocked, panicky face. But there you go.
I'm so sorry. I lost control for a moment. No matter how frightened I am, I want you to know that I'll follow you to the ends of the earth.
Oh, bless.
I'll do whatever it takes to defeat Rapthorn.
I mean, you're not going to do anything, my girl. I mean, you know. You just sit back and let the main dude handle it.
As far as I'm concerned, our battle against Rapthorn began the day Dormagus took the scepter.
I mean, you're not wrong. Back when we didn't know that it was Rapthorn. You know, because he was, like... Dormagus wasn't exactly good, but he was definitely corrupted by Rapthorn. I'm pretty certain he you know, attacked Medea and Trode before he was, like, properly, like, controlled by Rapthorn. I feel like that was, you know, that it was definitely him in control at that point. And then he got controlled. I could be wrong. It might have been literally he picked it up and then that was it. And that's why he attacked. But he wasn't exactly good, but yeah.
Now the sky is the color of fire. And the entire world is living in fear. This isn't just about Trodaine anymore. Everyone's fate is in your hands. And whatever happens, I'll stay by your side, always.
Oh, bless her little heart. See, you can't tell me it feels wrong to go for Jessica when the game builds it up. Build this relationship up, unless you specifically ignore her, because you can ignore her. She doesn't like it when you do it. But every time you rest at an inn, if you don't go to a mystical spring, she'll be like, please take me to a mystical spring. And Trode kind of gets at your back for it, but you can do it. And it's like, dude, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm too much of a goody, goody good shoes. As much as I love Jessica, like, it feels wrong, man, to do that to Medea, the pure princess, the pure innocent princess. So yeah, like, nah, that just doesn't seem right. Not that I'm judging anyone playing the 3DS version who, decided to go for the Jessica route. I mean, it's an alternate ending, technically, so, to build up a relationship with her. But, it's just like, no. 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 Alright, so with that said, I think I want to go to Pickham. Before I do that, because I don't think there's anywhere else I need to go to fly. You can technically go to Mpichu and speak to the peoples. They'll just kind of say, hey, do you want to hear about the story about the red sky? And if you want to, you can, but it's not really anything you don't know, really, so don't worry about it. Actually, you might be able to see, as we're flying through, you might actually see. I should have warped, actually. Yeah, that's the Black Citadel. We're gonna ignore that black cloud right now. But Neos is just wrecked, man. Absolutely wrecked. So we can't go to the top of that area anymore. So I'm not that worried. Apparently, when I looked it up, apparently that's literally just, there's like a chance to encounter, I think, golems and metal slimes. I think it was just a grinding spot. I think that's all it was. I was never so lucky. Yeah, I should have warped. It would have been faster to warp, but never mind. So what I'm going to do is, just because it's quicker, I thought it'd be quicker doing it this way, but it really isn't. Just have to do it the long way. I want to speak to the guy in the hut, actually, all the way back to where Fabry is. He's the one who gives us like cheeses and stuff. I want to go back and talk to that guy because he gives us more cheese. And I'm trying to remember where he is. Where is that guy? There he is. It's this hut here. This should be anyway. We could easily go to February and run here, but I was like, I can fly though. I'm a bird. I want to fly high. I'm a pretty little golden bird. So why not? I'm going to use my wings. And he actually gives us one of the best cheeses. I think I mentioned it before. Highly strung cheese, which we can make, and he gives it to you. So that's really cool. Also, whoa, the game looked like it dropped frames there for some reason. Not really sure why. Let me check my recording. I hope the recording's okay. It's hard to tell because sometimes when the preview, because I have the preview up on my recording, sometimes when the preview's all glitchy, I'll stop the recording and the recording's actually fine. But the preview just screwed up, but it's hard to tell. Anyway, let's talk to this dude. You're a strange lot making the climb up here at a time like this, but I shouldn't be surprised. You're as bold as you are strange, deciding to take on the Dark Lord Rapthorn and all. I don't have much to offer, but here, take this. What do you reckon? That's highly strong cheese, that is. Doesn't get much better than this, eh? Thank you. And what do we have here? Is that your pet mouse? Mice love cheese, You might want to try feeding. I think he told me that before, but okay. Something tells me that isn't. Squeaker. It's not. Yeah, you said that before, but yeah. So he gave us highly strung cheese, which is basically like a starfish shape. Well, it kind of looks like a starfish, but it's just a star-shaped cheese. It looks really cool, if you ask me. One of my cheese favorites. So tension-raising cheese. It's basically Temple of Tension, but once. But just the once. So yeah. I'm honestly thinking of giving this to you. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving it to Angelo. Right now. There you go. That's what I'll do. Because Angelo, I mean, Angelo is gonna probably use Kabuff and stuff, but that's fine. Next turn, maybe, or something. He'll be on healing doing. I don't always have to use Kabuff anyway. I sort of did that early on, but I think we're fairly okay for now. I may use it from time to time, though. We get up to the final area, so... That's what I'm going to do for now, though. I'm not going to worry about it. Sweet. Alright, that orange tree is really... Like, you can proper see it. You know, it stands out. Alright, so I think now we can go to Pickham. So let's do it. Let's go to Pickham. Yes, Pickham. Now, I'm probably just going to speak to Brains. He's the only one I can think about that, you know, would proper interact with him. Maybe if you talk to that trade guy, which I never ever finished that quest with the trade guy. I meant to, and I kind of forgot. Yeah, I'm pretty certain you can still do it, but I just kind of forgot about it. He'll trade you for stuff and whatnot. So, I'm actually curious. I will speak to him real quick. Let's switch to Yangus, because why not? Alright, Brains, you in here? There we go. Alright, let's talk. Ah, it's been a while, hasn't it? I've heard all about your exploits. So you forced your way into the new Lord High Priest's inauguration ceremony. That's a word. And smashed the place up, eh? You really are scoundrels, aren't you? I'm only joking. If I'm not misinformed, you are about to engage the Lord of Darkness in battle, aren't you? I thought so. Then allow me to offer you a piece of advice. I hear there are several valuable treasures hidden in some of the most remote and secluded regions of the world. It would be a wise plan to collect those treasures first before you tackle Rapthorn, in my opinion. I understand that you sense the urgency of the situation, that you see the world teetering on the brink of disaster. That's why I'm going around speaking to everyone, you know, make sure everything's okay, instead of dealing with the threat firsthand. What happens at first to be a long-winded approach will, I'm certain, turn out to be a shortcut come in the final battle. I think he just means like going around searching places and stuff. Shame Yangus didn't actually have any dialogue to speak to him, but never mind. Never mind. But that's okay. Alright. So, let's get out of here. I wonder if it'd be faster to just, you know what, just turn into the bird. I was just gonna run out, then use the saber tooth, but let's just do this. We can't warp to this place, unfortunately. I feel like probably should, but I guess it just did it because it wasn't that far away from Pickham, so that's fine. It's time to go pay a visit to Red. Yeah, it's actually a cutscene with her, so that's cool. A little cutscene with her and old Yangi. Oh. I'm surprised I could land there. I swear I was on the water, but okay. That should take me near enough to pretty much outside of Red's place. So, I think she's the only one, as far as I know, that you talk to that, you know, you get an actual cutscene. I even tried speaking to the King of Argonia, but he doesn't say anything. Well, he does, but he doesn't even say anything about the red sky. He says something about his minister being missing. But that is actually a clue, funnily enough. His minister being missing is an actual clue. So, I still don't think we'll be doing the optional dungeon today. But, yeah. You can actually talk to her twice, but she pretty much does the same thing. But anyway, I'm going to go silent as we talk to Red here.
You can't just leave it, can you? You've got guts, I'll give you that.
I ain't. Look, we've got to go and do this thing is all. I just thought I'd come and say hello before we had to go.
You think I don't know what you're doing? Old Brains told me. You're gonna fight Rapthorn, ain't ya?
Oh, right. So you know then. Sorry, I should have said.
I won't be sorry if you get rid of him. He's a pain in the neck as far as I'm concerned. But you lot, you're having a laugh, ain't ya? Here, You better take me Flail of Fury if you're going to stand a chance. But I'm only lending it to you. Once you're done, I want it back. I'll come looking for you if you try and run off with it. Got it?
Thanks. Don't you worry. I'll bring it back once we've done in that geezer. See ya. You take care, you hear?
Yeah, really cool. You talk to Red, Yangus, and have a conversation, and she's like, "Oh, hey, so I have this weapon that she surprised she didn't bring with her when she went for that treasure hunting, you know, with the pirate. But I guess she didn't think she'd have to fight, considering she stealthed her way through. Makes me wonder if she can use this in Dragon Quest, in the 3DS version of Dragon Quest VIII, since she's playable. I don't know. Then again, I don't actually know when you recruit her, you know? So I'm sure everything's different because of the fact that you can recruit her at some point, right? So this might not even happen. Not sure, though. So that's cool. If you talk to her again, I think she just says, remember, you better bring back the flail or something, you know? Yeah. So how you getting on with that flail? I haven't used it yet. I'm only lending it to you. You're right. You haven't forgot, have you? Once everything's over with, I want it back. Yeah. I just like the fact that there's a transition. She gets up to talk to him. But I you know what? Those two, they kind of, they gel. You know what I mean? They had their differences, but they clearly gel, those two. So, I mean, hey, they pretty much have history together. They've known each other for a while, it seems. Especially with that, like I said, that exclusive Japanese game where apparently they were both kids. So in that one, so yeah, they've known each other since they were kids, technically. So yeah. Actually, you know what would have been interesting is her and Yangus in a Dragon Quest Heroes game. You know, instead of like maybe her and Jessica. I mean him and Jessica. Not that I mind, or Jessica and Angelo, but you know, I just think her and Yangus have a good dynamic between the two. Well, I mean, if Tro was playable, I'd say Yangus and Tro because they're the best. But yeah, so yeah, that's really cool. We get a unique weapon, which, you know, only Yangus can use, but like, it's weaker than anything we've got. You can try it if you want, but yeah, it's an attack all. It's very similar to Jessica's, you know, whipping. I might show it off just to show it off at some point. You know, he'll spin it around like a flail because that's what it is, and hit the opponent. But see, it's a unique weapon. Like, it's its own type of weapon. It's not, as far as I'm concerned, it's not like classed as an axe or a scythe, you know, or a hammer, because it isn't. It's a flail. So it doesn't have any, you don't have any abilities or anything. It's literally just its own unique weapon, which is really cool. Would have been cool if perhaps maybe each character got like a unique weapon. Like, it doesn't have any abilities, but it's just a unique weapon that you get, like a special weapon. But Yangus, as far as I know, is the only person, which is a shame, but it's still cool that they did something like that, you know? Alright. Cool. We're done here. And really, those are the main ones. I'm not sure if we go back to Trodain as much point. I really do not know. I want to say no, so I'm not worried about that. There's no point going to any of these places. But we do want to go to Baccarat. Yes. Not to speak to Cash and Cara. I don't even know if they say anything. But no, there's an actual event happening in Baccarat. So we do want to go there. And I'm actually going to go to Argonia, not to speak to the king, but to show you some things that have changed in Argonia. There are some things we're going to be changing. And I think Argonia is probably where we're going to end this part, because that's basically leading to the optional dungeon. Yeah, in Argonia. So we'll be getting to that into the next part. Yeah, if we go over here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's like some people like all looking in that direction. What's going on here? Sorry, but mind if I talk to you later? There's something strange going on over there, and I really want to have a little get closer there. How are you, old man? What's going on? What the? Is that squid taking a bath? Squid? Oh, it's one of those squids. What the hell is that doing here? Yo, you need some help? Foul squid, prepare to meet thy maker. So let's I'm trying to examine the squid. I know I can examine the squid. Do you want to fight the squid? Yes. Let's take care of the squid. So yeah, there's just a random squid here. It's implied that since Rapthorn has basically completed his his resurrection, it's implied, and this is also actually kind of a mini boss. This is actually a stronger squid than usual. Don't worry, it's not like a hard battle. But if you want to tension up, you can. But I don't bother. So yeah, look, very tanky. Still didn't do that much damage though. She's got the Jessica's got the old the bustier going on. The whole point of the bustier, apart from her just having a new uniform, the defense is actually really decent, as you can see there. But she's also supposed to have high evasion. It's technically is our best armor though. There you go. Saved you lot. Hope you appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. You saved us from disaster.
Oh my god, what was that voice? Oh, thank you. Saved from disaster. Oh, yeah.
But what are we going to do? If Cash and Carrie hear about this...
We'll have to make sure it never gets out.
He sort of sounds like 17 from Dragon Ball. Sort of. Slightly.
It's gone too far now. We'll have to shut him up.
Excuse me? Yeah, good luck with that. I just saved your asses.
Yes, we'll have to buy them off with tokens.
Okay.
Please, we'll give you 200 tokens if you promise not to tell Cash and Carrie about any of this.
Alright.
Thank you. I'll have the tokens credited to your account.
Now, I did just do that, but I want to say if you say no, that they raise it to like 300. That's what I want to say. But I could be wrong, but I think so. But I'm not bothered, I've got plenty of tokens. So yeah, this is a little optional thing, and they will give you tokens for it.
And it's a promise. Not a word of this to anyone.
Dan is the what is this voice? Bro. It's actually kind of cool that those NPCs actually talk, you know? Like actual voices. You know, apart from like, the main crew, so yeah. What was that voice though? I just want to check. Did I was I doing alchemy? I think I was. Is it done? Oh no, we're still near done. Right. We're making the new shield. That's fine. So I always thought that was funny, but yeah, that's a thing. So there's definitely things going on now, which I can appreciate. I have no idea about Chateau Felix. I'm going to assume no. I went to the Mystical Spring, but I didn't speak to the wizard dude. The old man. I didn't speak to him. I forgot. So we'll do that right now. And then I think we'll end off by going to Argonia. And I'll quickly go around Argonia, and then next time we'll do the optional dungeon. I think that's mainly it. You can talk to the elf in Tyrangali, and I think she just says, I see you failed, you know, to stop his resurrection. And she's like, it's alright, I don't blame you. You know, I know you tried your best. And she doesn't even, like, say about, like, you trying to stop him. She just says, all we have to do is pray for a new hero to come and help us, because we don't have the sages to protect us anymore, you know. So yeah. Also, the slime's outside. Hello. Hey, stay away from me. I can't help feeling like attacking you when you come close by. You've woken up the wild beast in me. Yeah, so that's also another thing. Apparently, Rapthorn has like his overwhelming power. His overwhelming power can manipulate monsters to do his bidding. So some monsters that weren't rabid are sort of becoming, well, at least more rabid, as to the point where that's why that squid was, it kind of came out of nowhere and started attacking. Also, it's implied that he basically released a bunch of monsters as well. We will see it later. It's not really affected right now, but yeah, it's his, I think that red sky is basically what's causing all the monsters to kind of go a little crazy now. More crazy. I mean, they would attack people anyway, but clearly there were some nice monsters, so yeah. Me stupid, so forget how to strange dance. Even I get invite dance, me flower on wall 100% sure. Okay. I know I did what you said, bro, but it's okay. Hello, I want to talk to you. I know that voice. It's you, isn't it, Jay? How nice of you to pay me a visit. Now, whatever it is going on in the world at the moment, tell me all you know. Yes, well, things have been going on. Oh dear, the Lord of Darkness has placed the world on the brink of destruction. Come to think of it, when I let my monsters out lately, they get frightened and make some beastly noises. No doubt that's because of Rapthorn too. And you're planning on confronting an all-powerful being like him, are you? I won't try to stop you, but do try not to put yourselves in too much danger. Your king would be terribly sad to lose you. As so would I. My king? You mean the king of Argonia? I mean, he's not... Oh, no, he means Trode, right. Well, I was like, what did they say Argonia? I mean, yeah, derp, King Trode, of course. Yeah, I get you. I do. Where's that Draki? I just want to see if the Draki has anything to say. Is he still about? There he is. Kick. I go outdoors, I get thirsty for human blood, but I don't feel that way indoors, so don't panic. Okay. I assume everyone in Tarangali is alright as well, because they're indoors. But they're kind of indoors, you know. So yeah. So that's a thing. Alright. Let's go to Argonia and we will wrap things up for this part. So, I mean, a little bit more interesting. But honestly, the most interesting thing is Yangus and Red giving him the flail, I would say. You know, I mean, that's an actual cutscene. And, you know, we had the little squid incident. So, yeah, that was a thing. A little optional thing going on there. And then next time, we'll be doing the optional dungeon. So that would be cool. We're doing an optional dungeon. And then I think that's it, pretty much. We should be ready to just go and take on Rapthorn, really. There's a bunch of treasures on the Black Citadel, though. So, oh boy, that's going to be a long one. Mainly just because the encounters on that place are just non-freaking stop. And, yeah, we're going to be obviously meeting some new enemies there. And, oh, by God, I mean, it's the final dungeon, so it is a bit of a slog. But we'll get to it when we get to it. So you may have noticed the bazaar is gone, right? The bazaar is gone. You're probably thinking, oh, I guess that's it. It's over, right? Like, the bazaar season is over. No, it's not. But because of the red sky, and I wonder if it's because, I'm guessing they're just worried about everything that's going on. But they've moved. Oh, you're travelers as well, are you? Do you ever try to get home once in a while? Well, I can't do that right now. King Clavius had a brother called Eltrio, but he left the country to go on his travels one day and never came back. The king would never admit to it, but I'm sure he still thinks about his brother a lot. Yeah. Yeah, well. See, it's implied that he's either missing or gone, I think. That his brother was either missing or gone. I think at this point he assumes he must be dead. That's what we assume. We had so many complaints about the bazaar closing early that we had to let the traders set up their stalls in this building instead. That and the red sky, but yeah. So they're all here, actually. So anything you want, you can come here. She's the accessories girl. The little girl's the leaf girl. I don't know how she even has a leaf. He has the weapons, and he has the armor. So this is where the bazaar is from now on. And this will stay like this at this point of the game. So do not worry. Even though it is gone, it's not, you know, forever gone. That's where it is now. Since it's endgame. Alrighty, let's wrap this part up, ladies and gents. And then we'll be getting into the optional dungeon for taking on the Black Star, and that's probably going to take a few parts anyway, because that's going to be a slog. So it's going to be a slog fest, that will be, but we'll get through it. We're getting close to, you know, the end of the main game, that's for sure. We definitely are now. We're almost sort of wrapping that up, and then it's the post game, which is going to take us a little bit, but it's pretty, like, it's hard post game, but there isn't like a crazy amount of stuff that we'll be doing, if that makes sense. There's like one smallish dungeon and like some bosses and stuff, but yeah. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. Appreciate it as all. Stay tuned, yeah, and don't forget to check previous part or the next part whenever that goes live if you want to see more, if you've missed any of the parts. Try to keep updating the playlist and all that jazz, so just check the playlist if you've missed any parts you want to see more, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.